Church here, and welcome to the Game Grinder, and today we're doing an unboxing video. And just like the title states, this is for the Evil Dead the Game Collector's Edition. Now, there were actually two versions of the Collector's Edition. There was an Ultimate Collector's Edition and a Collector's Edition. The Ultimate Edition came with a full-size replica Necronomicon, which would have been really cool, but it added $75 to the price, and that is wholly unreasonable if you ask me. Maybe another 25 bucks would have been cool, but I did not get that version. I do have the Necronomicon Evil Dead film version with the squishy case, if anybody's seen that. So, you know what, I'm covered on the Necronomicon, but it would have been neat. But I digress. Evil Dead the game. Now, surprisingly, this game was not made by the same developers of Friday the 13th the game. This is by Saber Interactive, different studio. They've worked on some other things, World War Z, did a lot of ports of things. And why I mentioned Friday the 13th the game is, in many ways, this game reminds me a lot of that game. And the Friday the 13th the game devs actually made Predator Hunting Grounds, which is a little bit different in style and form than Friday the 13th the game. Where, like I said, this has a lot more in common with that. The way it looks, the way it plays. Funny enough, one of the bonus skins that I got with this version of the game has an Ash Savini skin. Tom Savini, special effects makeup artist, actor. I'm assuming if you know anything about horror or Evil Dead, you probably know who Tom Savini is. But Friday the 13th, the game also had a Savini skin that was a special Kickstarter reward. And no Savini skin for Predator because Savini had no involvement with Predator at all. But I think this is a pretty cool looking game. I've been looking forward to a neat multiplayer game to jump into. I spent a ton of time with Friday the 13th the game. I think I put somewhere around 300 hours into that. It was a ton of fun. Love the game. Had a blast. And hoping that I can get similar traction out of this one. But unfortunately, starting this unboxing video off with a little bit of a disappointment. Once again, this is one of those collector's editions that not everything is in the box. The game came separate. I got the PlayStation 5 version. Unfortunately, the PC version was Epic Store, and I don't roll with that. So I got it on the PlayStation 5. And this is the deluxe edition of the game, or maybe the deluxe stuff is in here because it doesn't specify it on the case. But the deluxe edition comes with some extra things, season pass, maybe some skins, I can't remember. But then surprisingly enough, another thing was not included in the collector's edition, and that is the Evil Dead the game, the shirt. But again, this is one of those instances where I really wish they would have kind of given some sort of information about that, because I'm kind of at the point where I don't really want collector's editions that aren't all-encompassing, that don't include the game, because that's not, I don't know, that's not a collector's edition. That's just like a goodie box, is the way I see it. And when I ordered this, it said collector's edition, you know, a box, and it made it seem like everything came in the box, but whatever. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of what we got going on here. So on the cover there is some famous imagery from the original Evil Dead, and on the sides we got there's like a little picture of the cabin, the bridge leading to the cabin, and not much on the back other than Evil Dead the game, the logo. So we'll go ahead and open this up and check out the rest of what comes with this. Okay, so now that I opened this up, maybe I should have slowed down a little bit on the haterade about the game being external from the collector's edition, because they actually provided a slot for the game. So I guess that's cool. I'm kind of wondering why they sent it separately. Maybe there's production issues. Who knows? But that's cool. So, you know, I take back some of what I said. We'll see once I open this up if the shirt will fit in there too. But let's go ahead and start checking out the contents here. So first up, we have a steel book. We got Ash there with his chainsaw arm. And then on the back, we have some famous Evil Dead characters from the movies, from the TV show. And then on the inside, we got Ash there with the chainsaw and the boomstick. Steel books are always cool, so that is great. Then next up here are a series of postcards. You know, I can take or leave postcards, but I won't complain about extra goodies. So, first one there, we got Kandarian Razors, Henrietta and the Cellar Dwellers. These are odd. sort of advertisements, I guess. Nobi Reality. I got Visit Michigan, Fresh Air Deadites, Out Damn Spot, Bloodstains are our specialty. So at least they do something interesting with them instead of just standard art. Then next up here we have The Art of Evil Dead the Game, and this is a pretty hefty art book. Nice glossy design there. Ash again, and then opening it up, kind of, I'm assuming it's the standard affair of art books, which I really enjoy checking out. The contents page actually has a bunch of images from the movies. Looks like we got basically, you know, standard design works, different, I'm assuming these are going to be different skins for all the characters and all the enemies, so that is pretty cool. And you know, since this isn't really a story-based game, I will definitely spend some time checking this out more. And then the next thing here, which I thought was going to be included, turns out there is a delay on one of the items, which I'm not sure if that was communicated in an email, but I did not see that. So this is supposed to come with a vinyl soundtrack for the game, and instead I got this little piece of paper here that says Evil Dead the Game original soundtrack, and then on the back it actually has some info here stating that the fantastic vinyl soundtrack is still coming. Unfortunately, the album's pressing has been delayed due to issues beyond our control, and once they get that finished, they will ship it out to us. And it includes a code for a digital download of the soundtrack, so that's something. As long as I get it, I guess I'm not going to be upset about that. I know some people can get really bent out of shape about things being delayed, but you know, it is what it is. And then lastly here, I don't recall this being included with, from what I remember, but so maybe it's a bonus item, or maybe I just don't remember. But we have a big old poster for Evil Dead the Game, and then on the back of this looks like a map of, I'm assuming, the entire area we get to play for. My impression is maybe there's different maps. I'm not really sure the finer details of the game. I will save that for when I play it. So that will do it for this unboxing video. Kind of a weird situation throughout. Delayed soundtrack, things outside of the box. It doesn't look like the shirt will fit in the box. But then again, I guess shirts are intended to be worn. I'm not sure. Maybe I will. It's a pretty cool shirt. But I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this packaging and what's going on here. But even more than that, I'd be interested in knowing, do you plan on checking out Evil Dead the Game? Is this something you are already sold on? Something you're looking to see reviews and kind of what the community says about the game? But yeah, of course, as always, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you next time on the Game Grinder.